Jade Tito. I kind of find it the ultimate team bonding sort of social game, because a lot of American sports, like especially American football and stuff like that, they kind of some mainly really cater for players that are good at high school. Rugby, you can play right through the grades and stuff like that. Even if you drop out of high school, you can continue to play good rugby. The team bonding. American football's quite big. You got a lot of guys and stuff like that in it, and as opposed to rugby, you've got they can have up to 50, 60 guys. Rugby, you pretty much got 22 guys basically joined at the hip, so it's a bit of it's pretty you get a tight group of guys, especially get into the season. By the end of the season, you've basically made friends for life. Tits, yeah, tits, lively boarding school and all that sort of stuff. Just wow, I'll let your imagination run wild on that one. No, it's just because my last name's Tito, so it's like, that's for short. Was tits. So it was either tits or tea towels, but I don't know where the tea towel one come from. So we'll take tits for now, and kind of like that one. Cornflakes and probably about 6 bananas. My wife doesn't like the game days and wake up a bit of a serious man. I don't like too much conversation and stuff like that. It's try and get in that zone and try and flick that switch. It's just awesome setup. It's like basically a home away from home for me. It's like it's not played a lot of rugby around the states and stuff like that. And a lot of teams got good pitches, but a lot of it's like you walk off a nice pitch and then you got to go travel to someone's house to have a shower, and then you meet up with everyone else about 2 hours later at a bar, as opposed to set up a treasure island with a great field facilities. You got a clubhouse, big club room, stuff like that. So you can come off the field, get dressed with the team, go and have a feed with the team, have a beer with the team. It's an awesome setup, and it's run by a bunch of good dudes. A lot of older members of the team, stuff like that, put money back into the club to help younger players out. Older players give back to the younger teams by helping out the coach. The Wells brothers do a great job of running the whole show basically. This year's pretty exciting. I think everyone's a little bit up in the air to see how this year was going to go, and I think a lot of people wrote off Golden Gate Rugby at the start of this year, saying we weren't going to be any good. I think we kind of thrive off stuff like that. I think we kind of rise to the occasion, and it's good to have some good impact players out there like Tassi Manga and a couple other forwards, Danny Lapp, old Aaron, Reed, man, he's like the silent assassin. And get boo out of him, but gets it done week in, week out. I think we're all knuckled down, training well, and ready to turn in hopefully spin over a new page of Golden Gate Rugby and try and hopefully bring home some hardware this year. Big dance, mate. Hopefully, and it's exciting with a lot of younger players and that we've got this year, and the way we've kind of gelled pretty quickly with Pat Grass and a few of the younger guys in there, and even when old young Threnton, when he gets back from the under 19s World Cup with Samoa and stuff, I think hopefully he jumps back in the loop in time, and Toshi and that on the wing. Toshi's pretty consistent. He's always dynamic. He's probably one of the game breakers. He can kind of make something out of nothing. And 7 years probably played first five, and I enjoy it a lot because you get to communicate a lot with the forwards. I can't call it like the old. A bit of a, what do you call it, a bit of an anchor bolt. But it's like, you're basically the link between forwards and backs and stuff like that, communication and stuff like that, what's happening in the backs. Phase play, you get the yell and scream of forwards and tell them what's going where, and you try and, hopefully get the glory, because there's nothing better than putting a front row or, a tight forward, putting him through a hole or something like that, where you can get an opportunity to cross the line and dot down for a 5-pointer. Oh, it's awesome. It's wow, what can you say? You got the rock out in the bay there. You got the old Alcatraz. It's it's stuff you only used to really see on TV or in a book in New Zealand. It's like Golden Gate Bridge, and I actually never thought I'd actually see the Golden Gate Bridge, and now I'm pretty much see it every day, and it's awesome. Reminds me a lot of New Zealand, a little bit like Auckland and stuff like that. Market Street butts down into the piers and all that kind of stuff, and it's and I grew up right on the coast and stuff like that too, so all that stuff reminds me a lot of home, because I lived in Washington DC for 4 years, and it was like a mammoth in the snow out there. I didn't know which way was east, west, north, south. It's and I was like 3 hours inland from the coast, and it was it's a little bit tricky, but back here this way I can kind of being close to the sea kind of soothes me. And I can kind of point to which way is home. When I was in DC, I still didn't know which way was kind of home, and kind of point right from here which way is home. That way, right there.